Hi, I'm Mike. Happy New Year. This is Scoutadelic.
Hi, welcome to Scoutadelic. This is the YouTube channel just for you. And I'm Mike, and welcome to our first ever show. We have got a lot crammed in. We've got this.
Hi, I'm Jags, Deputy UK Youth Commissioner.
We've actually got that. But first, I can't do this on my own. I need a co-host. So, who is my co-host going to be this month?
Hi, I'm Amy, and I'm from Twiston Scout. This is my 60-second Scout. I always pack for camp. Wellies, definitely, and slippers. Favourite colour is orange. My hero is definitely Wonder Woman. I woke up this morning, I thought, I'm going to be on camera, so I better curl my hair. On my pizza, I love chicken and sweet corn. My 3 words to describe scouting are fun, crazy, and life-changing. The last country I visited was Belgium. My favourite TV show as a kid was Funhouse with Pat Sharp. Funhouse. The last person I texted was the man behind the camera. If my life was a book, the title would be Amy's Adventures in Wonderland. My secret talent is that I can turn my tongue sideways. My spirit animal is probably a parrot because I talk a lot. Okay, in a fight between Bear Grylls and a bear, I think I'm gonna have to back Bear Grylls.
It's a good one.
That's my favourite one.
So my co-host is... Hey! Hello! How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm alright, thank you very much. Welcome to our first ever show.
I'm so honoured to be here.
Well, you know, so you should. And I believe you're going to teach me something first of all.
I am.
You're going to show me a scouting skill. So what scouting skill are you going to show me and the rest of the world?
I am going to show you how to make a paracord keyring because you seemed to struggle when the post went live.
Yeah, I'm not that best with knowing which angle to go on. So yeah, that was yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to teach you and you how to make a very simple paracord keyring.
Fantastic. So, what do you need to make a paracord keyring?
You will need some scissors.
Be careful.
Be
They're
careful. You will need a split ring, which is a keyring, paracord.
And here's some paracord we made earlier.
So, you will need 2 different lengths of your paracord. You will need a short length, and this will go down the middle of your keyring. And you will need a long length, and I like to do an arm's span. Now, take your keyring.
Yep.
And take your short length.
Yep.
And you're going to just thread it through the keyring and fold it in half.
Fold it in half. Right.
You're going to take your long length and fold it in half. Fold it in half. And you're going to take that folded point and loop it under the keyring so that your paracord, your central paracord is sitting on top of it. You're just going to tie a simple knot like you're starting shoelaces.
Looks like a little man.
Yeah, a little man with very long arms. Lie your paracord out, nice and neat, so that the 2 lengths separate, and label them in your head A and B.
A, B.
So you're going to take A over your central, the orange paracord. You're going to take B, and it's going to come over A, but not across the central bit. It's then going to go underneath your orange paracord, the central paracord. So they're kind of crossed. You're then going to take B that you've just taken underneath, and it's going to go up through the loop that we created earlier, okay? Up through, not down, up. You're then going to pull nice and tight, and it's a bit fiddly, but you need to pull both ends evenly.
Okay.
And you need to pull it really tight, and you will have your first weave.
Hey.
Okay? You're then going to do exactly the same, but on the opposite side. This is where it might get a bit confusing. So, label your paracord again, but the other way. So, A,
B.
B. Going to take A over the central paracord, create that loop. Going to take B over A, and then underneath the center. And then you're going to take B up, not down, up through that loop, pull nice and tight, and you will see that you've got your second stitch, and you can kind of see where we're weaving in and out now. And that is why it's called the cobra stitch, because it weaves in and out like a snake. And then you carry on, and we're going to finish ours,
Yes.
and we'll be right back.
And ta-da! Ignore the extra bits there.
Okay, so once you've gone as long as you like, what you might want to do to the end of your cord, that's up to you. You're then going to cut as close to the cord as possible, okay? And make sure those ends are really neat. And then what you can do, it's optional, but to stop it unravelling, which it might do, you can melt the ends of the paracord and then just... So here I've melted this paracord and flattened it down with the back of my scissors.
Fantastic. Well, thank you very much. As you may or may not know, Jags is the UK Deputy Youth Commissioner thing. And so we asked him to do a bit for Scoutadelic. So this is...
Jags word of the month.
This month, we asked Jags what would his word of the month be. So, take it away, Jags.
It's time for Jags's word of the month.
Memories.
So, what you need to do is send us in a photo, or tweet, or Facebook, or even go on our website with the words memories. We want to know how you are going to do Jags's word of the month. And then we'll pick the best 5 and show you them next month, episode 2! As you know, it's great to find out what other people do in scouting. For example, Amy does not only blogging, but she also is a scout leader.
I am.
So we asked groups around the world to show us a little snippet of what they do. And this is a little bit of a night in the life of.
Tonight we're practicing rifle shooting for a rifle shooting competition at Scouts next weekend. Fergal's putting a banner up to make it look all nice at the Scout hut. And half our Scout troop's going to be doing like a scavenger hunt around New Malden, so it's going to be really exciting, yeah.
We made some chocolate last week, and here's some advertisements, and they are very deep. They're going to be so hot. Yeah.
We tried to make our chocolate look like a zebra print, but it didn't really work.
Well, today, basically what we're doing a treasure hunt, so we have to find the names of the roads and then write them in. And right now, we're actually doing like the plotting and the coordinates to find the roads. So, yeah.
We're stags. What are you doing, Lucy? Well, we just plotted out grid references onto a map of New Malden, and then we're going to take a route around New Malden and find letters.
So, yeah, so they'll be on that route.
How many people then?
Where's number 1? Where's that one? I don't know. Near here. It's about there. Is that right? I don't know. Why don't you just work out the coordinates?
We're plotting our coordinates.
Have you got your other sheet with you?
Journey on the high
Okay, so if you're stuck in any point, you can't remember what the coordinate is, you can always have a quick look on here and just plot your coordinate again, yeah? 7, 4, 6.
Well, we're shooting rifles and pistols. I've just shot a rifle. As you can see there, I've done pretty bad, but that's it.
Oh, I got a 10.
I don't really think I got any blacks, but
Have you 10?
whoa, that's good. I didn't really do very well, but yay!
Well, I'm guessing
What does that say?
scouting more inspired. Guess the word. Oh, is it scouting? Damn. Scouting guy band.
Wait, are you filming?
Something D, no D, there's something E, something, no, not something, M.
In the whole of December, we asked you one question. And it was...
What is your hashtag Scout resolution?
Exactly. What do you want to either achieve, or aim for, or overcome this year? We had tons of people message or tweet us, or even record some messages. So, what's your one Scout resolution for this year?
That is a very tricky question.
I do like to try.
I'm not normally one for making resolutions, but on this occasion, I will.
Okay, I'm so glad.
Just for you.
Thank you.
My Scout resolution is probably to try some of the activities I wouldn't normally try on camp.
That is a good one. That is something that you can overcome.
Because I'm so bad. My scouts go, come on, do the climbing wall. And I'm like, I'll take the photos.
So, we asked you what your Scout resolution would be, and these are just some of our favourites.
Ash's Scout resolution is to make a real difference in the district and help ensure that Scouting is fully inclusive.
Tony Fleury's resolution is to do his best to get past his disability and get involved again.
Scouting Mummy's Scout resolution is to complete her wood badge in 2016.
Tom Milhan's resolution is to help make Scouting even funner for their youth.
Matt Swain says his Scout resolution is to help young people become more empowered and make the most out of their Scouting.
Wotan Cub Scouts came up with some amazing ideas such as helping homeless people, go abseiling, go caving, be nice to everyone, get fitter, do their best to help refugees from Syria, improve their sport, go on more camps, play more games and even attend their first ever Cub camp. Their young leaders also made a video of theirs as well.
At Winter Camp 2015, I'm looking forward to coconut tree climbing.
In 2016, I'd like to go to Rafa and do the aerial cycles.
In 2016, I'm looking forward to more camping.
In 2016, I want to have new experiences and make new lifelong friends.
My resolution is more of a challenge to write to scouts across the globe and see who has a reply for me.
The Woggle box is a box. It's literally just a box. A wooden box with the words Woggle box written on it. But it's been up and down the country asking one question.
If I were a Chief Scout...
And these are our responses.
If I were to be the Chief Scout, then I would run as many camps as I could. If I was Chief Scout, I would help every beaver cub no matter what I have to do.
If I was Chief Scout, I would quit my job because I wouldn't have time to do anything else.
And if I was Chief Scout, I would go on many camps and trips and I'd make sure everyone has fun.
If I was Chief Scout, I would try and include more countries such as Russia who don't have scouts as of yet.
If I was Chief Scout, I'd lead more foreign trips to help promote UK Scouting.
Do more activities and things like this.
And if I was a Chief Scout, I would have more events.
If I was Chief Scout, I would make an effort to attend every single Scout camp I could, even if I had to go to Scout camps every weekend.
At Scoutadelic in Scout, we believe every Scout has a story to tell. So we have asked Alex Peace-Gadsby, she's a commissioner, we have asked her for her Scouting story.
I'm Alex and this is my Scouting story. It starts here in Sutton Ashfield when my nephews-in-law asked me to attend St George's Day Parade with them. So I said that I'd give my hour a week helping out with the Beaver Scouts over at this group here. Let's have a peek. Okay, it all starts here at 5th Scotland Scout Group. There were 18 on census when we originally started, but it grew so quickly, and before you knew it, we found ourselves adding missing sections, so we added the Scouts. Then after that, along came the Explorers too. We're now over 100 in this porter cabin here. We've been able to grow so successfully and run such a fun, adventurous programme because we're lucky enough to have 14 very camera-shy leaders. Those leaders range from Harry, who's 18, to me not confessing who the oldest one among us is, but it offers a real variety of experience among us all. And it's absolutely great fun. They really are Scouting family. So unless I'm volunteering nationally on a Friday evening, then the majority of my Friday evenings I'm 6:15 till 7:15 Beaver Scout leader, and then 7:30 till 9:30 Dave and I take it in turns to either support the Explorers or run the Scouts along with the rest of the team, and it's all absolutely huge fun, and let's face it, that's why we all Scout. Eventually, as well as group, I started doing district as well, helping out there, and I got involved in county. Oh, I'm dropping down a hole. And eventually got involved in national as well. And I absolutely love it. I love every minute of Scouting, and I love the difference that it makes.
Part of the show where we are challenged and we also challenge you to do the same. It is our hashtag challenge.
I'm nervous.
I'm nervous as well.
Hi, I'm Fee. You need to get into a sleeping bag, and from being inside your sleeping bag, you need to unzip it, get out of it and pack it away as quickly as possible. Good luck!
Thanks Fee for your challenge this month. As you can see, I am in a sleeping bag.
Me too.
3, 2, 1, go! I can't even find my zip. No. Not a flattering angle.
I'm winning.
No way! I'm still getting on the scoreboard tonight. Oh no! Ain't fair.
I'm the winner. Twisting Scout rules.
In! Zipped! Done.
If you think you can beat me and my challenge, get on it. We want to see your videos using the hashtag.
Yes, and go on our website and upload it. And if you can beat her, then thank you. You've only got a month to do it in. So that's the end of our show. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. and be creative, be part of our next show.
You could be sitting in this very chair. Details are all on the website. Get involved.
But above all, be a little Scoutadelic. Bye!